Hello, everybody. For some odd reason, I am super hyper this morning. I'm recording Saturday morning. I am getting ready to go out in the snow, unfortunately, to go to the grocery store so that I am all set to do any type of meal prepping and planning for next week. So I thought I would bring you all along with me to do the planning. So this is my meal planning worksheet that I have created. If you would like it available in my Ko-fi shop, just let me know and I can definitely work on getting the document uploaded. Um, this is something that I created because it just works really well for my family and how my brain works. Essentially, for me during the week, I prep a breakfast for the whole week. And that way it's easy grab and go, especially on the days where I'm working out of the house. And then lunch, kind of the same thing. I have a couple options, and I mainly prep for the 2 days that I'm not home. Sometimes I'll prep more throughout the week just to grab while I'm working from home, but lunches I definitely get something that's easy grab and go that I can pack quickly on the days that I have to leave for the office. So, and then for dinner, I like to have the flexibility to decide each night what I feel like eating. And we do have a few different dietary things going on in our household. I think I mentioned it in one of my other videos. I had bariatric surgery. I know I've mentioned this, but I had bariatric surgery. So there's certain things that my stomach will and won't tolerate. My son eats a teenage diet, and then my boyfriend is trying out the carnivore diet. So he has a very specific diet and specific things that he can eat. So it also is and can be challenging when you're on a lower budget, because on the carnivore diet, pretty much what you're eating is meats, seafood, chicken, cheeses. I mean, there's not a lot of vegetables. It's like pretty much a no carbohydrate diet. So, he eats eggs, a lot of eggs. And right now with the egg prices the way they are, it's ridiculous. So, so during the week, I like to have that flexibility. There's some nights where I will mix up some cottage cheese salsa and get myself a little bowl of chips, and that's my dinner. So I like that flexibility. Um, and then once I have my plan, I'm able to then have a section to where I can put down the ingredients that I need based off what I already have here in the house, in my fridge, freezer, pantry, and then I can take those ingredients. And I personally, when I shop, I like my grocery list to be in order of the route I take through the grocery store. And I also divide it because right now I'm going to two stores. So, which I'll get into when we go on the grocery list. But I also design this to where on the weeks that I have to be very cautious, I can write down the cost so that I can have kind of an estimate before I leave the house of what I'm going to be spending at the store. And that way I know what I have and what I don't. So now that I've gone through and explained all that process, let's get into planning out this week's meals. So for breakfast this week, I wanted to give myself a couple options. So I am going to do overnight oats. And I think I'm going to be doing blueberry because I already have frozen blueberries. I already have the oats. I have I have everything I need for overnight oats already in the house. I don't need to buy anything for that particular option. And then the second option I like to have is like an egg bake. I like to have a savory option. So for the egg bake, because we go through so many eggs, I know we need eggs. I want to do a Southwest style egg bake. I already have onions in the refrigerator. I want to pick up some peppers. And then I already have bacon here at the house, so I don't need to buy that. So, and I have my cottage cheese. So for lunch, I always pick up a chopped salad. And then I always have chicken in the freezer, so I need my chopped salads. I like to get the Asian one, and then I'll get a Caesar one. The Caesar one typically will come in down here at the dinner options. So, and then I already have grilled chicken in my freezer that I can pull out, and it'll thaw out throughout the day. And then by the time I eat lunch, it'll be ready to roll. And then for our dinner options this week, so my boyfriend we have steaks in the freezer for him. He has his chicken thighs, all those things. We have all that. He has been requesting chicken legs. So I am going to pick him up some chicken legs. So for myself, and if my kiddo will eat it, I want to do a chicken with green beans this week. I have the chicken for me, but I am going to put chicken legs on and see if I can find a good deal on a package of those for him. And then I saw that the fresh green beans are on sale at Aldi's. So I'm going to get that. And then I need garlic. I'm out of garlic. So, and then I always like to make taco meat. And I just put it on here as taco meat because there's so many things that we can do with it throughout the week. I make 2 pounds of it, and my son will eat off it throughout the entire week. So I have the meat already in the freezer. I make my own taco seasoning. We have everything else we would need for that. So nothing there. I'm going to make the feta tomato pasta and put chicken in it. I already have the feta at home. I have the olive oil. I do need to pick up some tomatoes, if I could spell. I have the pasta. I use a protein pasta, chickpea based. So I already have that at home. And then I have chicken that I'm going to mix up with it already here. So that is it for that meal. And then I like to do a buffalo chicken Caesar. So that's my chopped salad. And all I need for that is the chopped salad. I have my buffalo sauce. I have my chicken already here at the house. And then another option this week, I would like to do a chicken, veggie, and rice. And I have everything at home for that as well. So, and then the space down here I like to leave kind of for snacks or just things that we will have in the house. And I want to do, man, I cannot spell today. All right, we're just going to do that, and we're going to do this. So for snacks, and a lot of this stuff I do have to pick up. It's stuff that we do kind of on the weekly. I'm going to do cheese and crackers. I get a reduced fat cracker or an almond flour cracker. Or I like the thin pretzels. Those are super good. And my stomach will tolerate them. Chips and salsa is a staple in our household. And then I am kind of craving some veggies in hummus. And then for the veggies, I'm going to do cucumbers. I'm already buying peppers, so I'll use some of the peppers, and I already have carrots and celeries in the house. So that is all I'll need for that. And then in regards to sweet treats, I have Greek yogurt here. I have things here that I can make that will hit that sweet tooth. So now I am going to build my grocery list. I'm going to grab a couple extra pieces of paper here. Okay, so my first stop is going to be Costco. Costco is where we get our eggs. Right now, it is the best place to buy eggs that is affordable And I also get our water at Costco. And I'm going to pick up 2 of those. And then I have to get my meds while I'm there. And I'm going to get the thin pretzels while I'm there as well. So those are the 4 things that I am going to be walking out of Costco with. Fingers crossed. You never know when you go in there, but the goal is stay on track. And then my second stop is going to be Aldi. And there I am going to pick up a box of my Wheat Thins. They're easy to pack up and take to work. My boyfriend likes the 0 sugar beef sticks. And they are in a good snack that he can eat, so I get 2 of those. What else do we get? So, and then we are going to get the green beans. And get 1 package of those. Garlic. 1 of those. Need peppers. Chopped salads. And tomatoes. And then we're going to get our hummus and salsa. And our chips. My son and I and my boyfriend, well, my boyfriend doesn't eat them anymore, but my son will eat nachos every day of the week. So we do pick up a lot of the tortilla chips. And I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I was going to look at the chicken legs. And then our other staples that we need to get are, I need milk for my kiddo. And I think that is, oh, egg whites. I'm going to check out the price of egg whites and see if it's something that will help kind of boost protein and how quickly we go through eggs. So today should be a pretty quick shop. I don't have very many things that I need to get. We do already have a lot of stuff at home to get through the week. The goal is to stay under $150 this week for our groceries. And because I'm not buying a lot of meats, I believe it's possible. And as long as I keep myself in check and don't buy a bunch of extra stuff off our list. So I am going to head over to the grocery store and see what we can do. And I will pop back on once I get home and hopefully, fingers crossed, show you what all I got at the grocery store before I put it away. So I'm going to head out and I will talk to you soon. Okay, so I made it back home and I didn't put anything away so I could record the grocery haul. So I braved the world. It is not currently snowing, but it is snowed while I was out. So, yeah, the roads were not great. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I got. In total for everything, I spent $127.50, which I was super excited about. So I'm gonna get the camera turned around and we're gonna go through what I got. Okay, of course, I got my meds. So we got that out of the way. So at Aldi's, I got our tortilla chips. We got frozen breakfast sausage. My boyfriend eats these a lot. I think my kiddo would eat them every once in a while if he wants to. So we keep those stocked up in the freezer. I got my reduced fat wheat thins. Absolute favorite salsa at Aldi's. Super yummy. I normally get 2 jars, but I'm gonna try this one. They were the same price, and this one's supposed to be fresh. And then I did get myself some hummus, the 0 sugar spicy jalapeno sausages for my boyfriend, green beans to go with the chicken and green beans, some fresh garlic. I went ahead and treated myself to an Alani, egg whites to help make our eggs last longer. I got tomatoes to go in the feta protein pasta I want to make. Now, I was super excited. I found some chicken at half off. So I got the boneless, skinless chicken thighs at half off. I also got, and they're actually down in my freezer right now, so I got 2 packages of chicken leg quarters for half off, and also organic chicken breast strips that were half off, and they're down in the freezer, and they were just a little bit more than buying a big package of chicken legs would have been. So I found that on a good deal. And then I got our milk at Costco. This one is for my kiddo. I get the lactose ultra pasteurized milk for myself because it's higher in protein, less in sugar. I got some mixed frozen vegetables. I got there and realized that I have a roast in the refrigerator that I want to turn into a beef stew. So I picked those up. And then the peppers, my 2 chopped salads for the week. I never go to Aldi's without buying the thick white cheddar shredded. My son loves those. And then I always have Mexican style cheese in the refrigerator. And I got 2 cucumbers. From my freezer, I went ahead and pulled out bacon that I got that was on sale. And then we have some ground turkey that I found for $1.92 a pound a few weeks ago. So I pulled a couple of those out to make the taco meat this week. And then Costco, I did very good. I got my eggs. So these eggs at Costco for 2 dozen are $8.49. Aldi's eggs are still like $5.69 or 89 cents for just the regular eggs. So I feel like I got a really good deal on those. So we got those at Costco. I got a 40 case of water at Costco, which is still down in my car. And then these are my absolute favorite pretzel thins crisps. They're super good. They're $8.99 for this big bag, and that'll last me a super long time. So that is what we have this week for my grocery haul to go with our menu. And I'm super excited because I'm going to make the roast beef stew tonight so that we don't waste that roast. And then tomorrow I'm going to cook the chicken feta pasta, which should be really good. So yeah, I'm super excited. Now I get to put this all away. Future Kate here. I just wanted to hop on and say that if you stuck with me throughout this entire video, you are a rock star. And thank you so much for hanging out with me while I did my meal planning and to see how I did with my grocery shopping. If you liked today's video, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel and you would like to follow this Hot Mess Express, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications. And I will see you all next time. Bye.